Welcome to The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, a timeless self-help classic that reveals how your thoughts and beliefs shape your reality. This book teaches you how to reprogram your subconscious for success, health, happiness, and abundance. With real-life stories and practical techniques, it shows you how to unlock the hidden power within your mind and transform your life from the inside out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering audiobook summaries that awaken your inner potential. In Chapter 1, Dr. Joseph Murphy begins the book by introducing a powerful truth. Within every person lies a hidden treasure, the subconscious mind. This part of your mind holds immense wisdom, power, and potential, but most people go through life unaware of how to access or use it. He explains that your thoughts are seeds, and your subconscious is the soil. Whatever you plant, whether good or bad, your subconscious will accept and grow. This means your beliefs, fears, and repeated thoughts are constantly shaping your outer world. If you believe you're unlucky or destined to fail, your subconscious will turn that into reality. But if you believe in success, health, and happiness, those seeds will also take root and grow. The subconscious doesn't argue. It simply accepts what the conscious mind tells it. That's why faith, repetition, and visualization are so powerful. When you feed your mind positive, clear images of the life you want, your subconscious begins to act on them. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that many people suffer because they do not know how their minds work. They pray or wish for good things but then dwell on fear and failure. This contradiction blocks the subconscious from helping them. He shares a few real-life stories where people used affirmations and subconscious belief to heal themselves from illness, overcome poverty, and transform their relationships. These examples show that the subconscious is not limited by logic or physical barriers. It works on belief and emotion. You have the power to choose your thoughts and create a life of abundance, love, and peace by directing your subconscious in the right way. In Chapter 2, Dr. Murphy dives deeper into the structure of the human mind, explaining how it's divided into two parts: the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is logical, analytical, and chooses your thoughts. The subconscious mind is like a faithful servant. It accepts whatever the conscious mind believes and works day and night to bring those beliefs to life. Your conscious mind is like the gardener, and your subconscious is the soil. The thoughts you repeat, especially those backed by emotion, are planted like seeds. Whether it's fear or faith, success or failure, your subconscious doesn't judge. It simply accepts and grows those ideas into reality. One of the most powerful ideas Dr. Murphy shares is, you are what you consistently think. For example, if you constantly think, I'm always unlucky, or I'll never succeed, your subconscious will accept it and bring experiences to confirm that belief. On the other hand, if you feed it with thoughts like, I attract success, or every day, my life improves, your subconscious will help you move in that direction. He also warns about negative programming, often done unintentionally by ourselves or others, like repeating phrases such as, I'm getting old, I can't afford that, or that's impossible. These thoughts form mental patterns that block growth. Murphy encourages readers to guard their thoughts carefully. The subconscious doesn't distinguish between right or wrong, true or false. It simply acts on what it's told repeatedly with emotion and belief. A key lesson in this chapter is about the power of imagination. The subconscious responds strongly to mental images. If you visualize success, health, or happiness vividly and regularly, your subconscious will work toward manifesting it in real life. In Chapter 3, Dr. Murphy reveals how your subconscious mind holds the key to miracles. It's the invisible force behind healing, success, love, and transformation. He emphasizes that when you learn how to direct this power properly, you can achieve results that others might call miracles. But in reality, they are natural laws at work. He explains that the subconscious can heal the body, bring solutions to complex problems, and attract opportunities when properly activated through faith, belief, and mental imagery. Dr. Murphy shares several real-life examples of people who were healed or radically changed their lives by changing their subconscious beliefs. These cases include those who overcame diseases, financial hardships, or relationship issues, not through external help, but through internal reprogramming of the mind. The main method he emphasizes is autosuggestion, repeating positive thoughts and affirmations to impress them on the subconscious. For example, when such affirmations are spoken with emotion, conviction, and consistency, they enter the subconscious and start working behind the scenes. Another tool he discusses is visualization. By imagining a clear picture of the desired result, whether it's health, success, or peace, and feeling as if it's already real, the subconscious begins to create the circumstances necessary to manifest it. So if you feed your subconscious fear, doubt, and worry, you will attract more of it. But if you give it hope, love, and faith, it will create miracles. Dr. Murphy warns readers to never underestimate their words and thoughts. Saying things like, "I'll never be able to afford this," or "I always get sick," are direct instructions to the subconscious. Instead, speak in the language of what you want, not what you fear. In Chapter 4, Dr. Joseph Murphy explores how mental and spiritual healing has been practiced since ancient times, long before the rise of modern medicine. He shows that the idea of healing through thought and belief isn't new. It's deeply rooted in ancient civilizations, spiritual teachings, and religious texts. The chapter takes us back to ancient Egypt, India, Greece, and Rome, where priests, prophets, and spiritual leaders used prayer, symbols, rituals, and affirmations to help people heal. These methods weren't based on external medicine, but on faith, suggestion, and the power of belief. Dr. Murphy explains that these ancient healers were really using the power of the subconscious mind, even if they didn't call it that. Their techniques worked because they helped the patient truly believe they were being healed. Once that belief entered the subconscious, healing began. For example, temples in ancient times were places where people went not just to worship, but to be healed. The patient would enter a sleep-like state, receive powerful positive suggestions from the priest, and awaken with a renewed mind and body. This was a form of spiritual suggestion therapy, just like modern autosuggestion. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that belief is the core element of all healing. Whether someone is healed through religion, meditation, medicine, or affirmations, it's their inner belief, accepted by the subconscious, that triggers the result. He warns against limiting your belief only to what can be proven physically. The subconscious works beyond logic, and miracles often happen when logic is set aside and pure belief is embraced. In Chapter 5, Dr. Joseph Murphy bridges ancient wisdom with the modern world, showing how mental and spiritual healing is still very real today. He presents stories and principles that prove the subconscious mind continues to produce healing miracles, even in the age of science and technology. Murphy explains that many modern healers, therapists, and even doctors unknowingly activate the subconscious mind during treatment. Whether it's through prayer, affirmations, hypnosis, or deep belief, the healing power is not in the external ritual. It's in the mental impression made on the subconscious. He shares inspiring true stories. A woman cured her skin disease by visualizing clear, healthy skin daily. A man overcame a chronic stomach condition by repeating affirmations of health and peace. A minister healed his daughter by praying and visualizing her perfect health, believing deeply in the result. What mattered most in all these examples was not the method, but the faith, emotional conviction, and repetition involved. The subconscious accepted the belief and brought it to reality. Dr. Murphy reinforces a core principle. He warns against giving your subconscious mixed messages. For example, if you pray for healing but then dwell on fear or illness, you're blocking the power. The subconscious can only act on what is impressed with clarity and belief. He encourages modern readers to use affirmations, spoken with belief, visualization, clearly imagining the end result, gratitude in advance, feeling thankful as if it's already done. Dr. Murphy also reminds us not to place blind faith in external sources, be it pills, people, or procedures, but to trust the healing power within. In Chapter 6, Dr. Joseph Murphy introduces practical methods to help you use your subconscious mind to heal and transform your life. Until now, we've seen what the subconscious can do. In this chapter, you'll learn how to make it work for you in daily life. Murphy emphasizes that you don't need years of training to use your subconscious mind. What you need is clarity, belief, repetition, and emotional involvement. He shares simple but powerful techniques that anyone can practice. 1. The visualization technique. Close your eyes and mentally picture the result you want: perfect health, a happy relationship, financial abundance, and see it as already done. Add emotion. Your subconscious responds to vivid, emotionally charged mental pictures. 2. The affirmation method. Use positive statements like, "Every cell in my body is healthy and vibrant. I am confident and successful in all I do." Repeat them daily, especially before sleep, when the subconscious is most receptive. 3. The sleeping technique. As you fall asleep, gently repeat your desire in your mind. For example, "Thank you for my perfect health." Let this thought dominate your mind as you drift off. This imprints it deeply into your subconscious, which then works on it overnight. 4. The thankfulness technique. Feel gratitude in advance as if your desire is already fulfilled. Gratitude magnifies faith and aligns your energy with success. Murphy explains that doubt is the biggest blocker. If you say affirmations with a skeptical attitude, they won't reach the subconscious. Instead, speak with confidence and repetition. Even if belief starts small, it grows stronger with use. He also warns not to focus on the how. Your job is to plant the idea. Let the subconscious figure out how to bring it to pass. Miracles happen when you trust the process and stop interfering with doubt and fear. In Chapter 7, Dr. Joseph Murphy explains a comforting and powerful truth. Your subconscious mind is always moving you toward life, growth, and healing, not destruction. Its natural tendency is positive. Even when you're hurt, sick, or discouraged, your subconscious is still working to restore balance and help you survive. He compares the subconscious mind to nature itself, always seeking harmony, healing wounds, growing plants, and restoring life. If you cut your finger, your body heals it automatically. You don't consciously make it happen, your subconscious does. In the same way, when you align your thoughts with this natural force, healing and success flow easily. But the problem arises when your conscious mind interferes with fear, doubt, and negativity. These thoughts send the wrong signals to your subconscious and block the life force within. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that the Lifeward tendency means you don't have to force miracles to happen. You simply need to get out of the way, align your beliefs with what you desire, and let your subconscious do the work. He also discusses how people who dwell too much on negative emotions, like jealousy, anger, or revenge, poison their own systems. These thoughts disturb the harmony of the subconscious and invite illness or misfortune. Instead, he urges readers to forgive, release resentment, and replace hate with love. Love and positivity align with the subconscious's natural direction and help it work at full power. In Chapter 8, Dr. Joseph Murphy gives you the exact mental formula to get clear, repeatable results from your subconscious mind. This chapter is all about learning how to impress your goals onto your subconscious effectively so it can deliver what you truly desire. Murphy explains that your subconscious responds best to specific, emotionally charged thoughts, not vague wishes or half-hearted hopes. If you want results, you must be clear, consistent, and confident in your request. He outlines a few essential steps. 1. Be definite and clear. Don't say, "I want more money," or "I wish I were healthier." Say instead, "I am now receiving $1 million in income through my ideal work. Every cell in my body is now filled with health and vitality." The subconscious responds to specific images and clear affirmations. 2. Enter a relaxed state. Your subconscious is most open when your mind is calm, especially before sleep or right after waking. In this relaxed state, you bypass conscious resistance and impress your goal deeply. 3. Repeat with faith and emotion. Don't just say affirmations, feel them. Add belief, add emotion. Say them as if they're already true. The more vivid and heartfelt your repetition, the faster your subconscious begins working. 4. Avoid conflicting thoughts. If you affirm health in the morning but worry about illness all day, you cancel your progress. Murphy warns against double-mindedness. Stay aligned with what you want, mentally, emotionally, and verbally. Dr. Murphy also emphasizes that you don't have to figure out how it will happen. Your job is to plant the seed. Your subconscious will handle the details. Like a farmer doesn't worry about how the seed grows, you must trust that the process will work when the right mental conditions are in place. He encourages readers to persist daily, especially when results seem slow. Faith and repetition are key. Most people fail because they give up too early or get distracted by doubt. In Chapter 9, Dr. Joseph Murphy dives into one of the most desired applications of the subconscious mind, attracting wealth and financial abundance. He teaches that wealth is not just about hard work. It's a mindset, a belief system planted in the subconscious. Many people, he says, unknowingly repel money by constantly thinking and speaking about lack. "I can't afford this. Money doesn't grow on trees. I'll never be rich." Your subconscious hears these thoughts as commands and acts accordingly. Instead, Murphy emphasizes that you must develop a wealth consciousness. This means filling your mind with thoughts of prosperity, abundance, and financial freedom, even before they become reality. Key techniques for attracting wealth. 1. Affirm wealth positively. Use affirmations like, "Wealth is flowing to me freely and effortlessly. I am a magnet for money and success." Repeat these with belief and consistency, especially at night and early morning. 2. Avoid envy or criticism of the wealthy. Murphy warns, if you criticize rich people or feel jealous, you're pushing wealth away. What you bless, you draw toward you. What you resent, you repel. Celebrate abundance wherever you see it. This sends a powerful message of attraction to your subconscious. 3. Visualize abundance. See yourself living in financial ease, paying bills with joy, giving generously, achieving goals with confidence. Your subconscious will begin moving circumstances to match that image. 4. Give freely and gratefully. Giving with joy activates the universal law of circulation. When you give, you affirm that you have, and more will come. Dr. Murphy shares real-life examples of people who shifted from poverty to wealth by changing their inner dialogue about money. They didn't just work harder, they reprogrammed their subconscious to accept wealth as natural, deserved, and good. In Chapter 10, Dr. Joseph Murphy delivers a powerful message. You are born to be rich, happy, and successful. It is your divine right. He explains that wealth is not just for a chosen few. Everyone has the right to be rich, just like they have the right to be healthy, loved, and fulfilled. Poverty is not a virtue. It's often the result of wrong thinking, fear, or guilt about money. Murphy argues that being rich doesn't mean being greedy or selfish. It means having enough resources to live fully, support your family, help others, and enjoy life's blessings without anxiety. Common misbeliefs that block wealth. Money is the root of all evil. Rich people are corrupt. It's spiritual to be poor. Murphy challenges these toxic beliefs. He reminds us that money itself is neutral. It becomes good or bad depending on how it is used. When used wisely, money can bring freedom, joy, and service to others. Affirm your right to prosperity. You must first mentally accept that you deserve wealth. If you feel guilty, ashamed, or afraid of becoming rich, your subconscious will block your progress. Instead, begin affirming, "It is my right to be rich. I welcome abundance in all forms. I use money for good, and it flows freely to me." Repeat these daily, especially when self-doubt arises. Think of money as a tool, not a master. Murphy stresses the importance of having a healthy, respectful relationship with money. Don't worship it, but don't reject it either. See it as a tool to fulfill your purpose, improve your life, and uplift others. He shares examples of people who once believed they were undeserving of wealth. After changing their inner beliefs and affirming their right to be rich, they attracted unexpected opportunities, raises, clients, and success. In Chapter 11, Dr. Joseph Murphy shows you how to turn your subconscious mind into your most loyal and powerful business partner. Whether you're chasing career goals, starting a business, or trying to succeed in any area of life, the subconscious can guide, support, and even carry you to success if used correctly. Murphy explains that your subconscious mind holds limitless intelligence, creativity, and intuition. It can show you answers, lead you to opportunities, and remove hidden mental blocks, but only if you give it clear direction and trust it to deliver. Success is an inside job. Most people try to succeed by struggling outwardly, working harder, pushing through problems, stressing themselves out. But Murphy teaches that true success begins inside the mind, with calm, clear thinking, self-belief, and inner alignment. If your conscious mind is filled with doubt, fear, or thoughts like, "I'll never make it," your subconscious will believe and reflect that. But if you plant confident thoughts like, "I am destined for success. Everything I touch prospers and grows," your subconscious will go to work to bring those truths to life. How to make the subconscious your success partner. 1. Define your goal clearly. Write or speak your desire in specific, positive terms. Example, "I am now running a successful business that brings me joy and income." 2. Visualize success daily. Spend a few minutes each day seeing and feeling yourself already successful, speaking confidently, helping others, enjoying results. 3. Sleep on solutions. Before bed, ask your subconscious for help. Subconscious mind, guide me to the right solution. Let go of the problem and trust it to work overnight. 4. Eliminate mental resistance. Stop saying things like, "It's too hard," or "I'm not good enough." Replace them with affirmations like, "I can do this. All things are possible through the power within me." In Chapter 12, Dr. Joseph Murphy reveals how some of the greatest scientific minds throughout history have tapped into their subconscious minds for creativity, breakthroughs, and problem-solving. He emphasizes that intellect alone isn't enough. Genius comes when the conscious mind partners with the deeper, intuitive power of the subconscious. Many scientists, inventors, and thinkers report that their best ideas didn't come from logic or analysis, but in moments of silence, sleep, or intuition. Their conscious minds were relaxed, and the subconscious suddenly delivered the solution. How scientists tap into subconscious genius. 1. They trust intuition. Famous scientists like Edison, Tesla, and Einstein often spoke of seeing answers in a flash. These weren't random, they were the result of subconscious processing. Murphy explains, "Your subconscious mind never sleeps. It is constantly working on the problems you give it." 2. They ask and let go. A common method. Clearly state a problem. Then release it to the subconscious, often before sleep. Answers come in dreams, insights, or sudden moments of clarity. 3. They practice mental stillness. When the conscious mind becomes quiet, through rest, meditation, or relaxation, the subconscious has space to speak. That's why many breakthroughs come while walking, bathing, or just before waking. Examples from real life. Dr. Frederick Banting, who discovered insulin, received the idea in a dream. Nikola Tesla visualized complete inventions in his mind before ever building them. Einstein imagined riding on a beam of light, leading to the theory of relativity. Murphy uses these examples to show that you, too, can use your subconscious creatively, no matter your profession. Whether you're a student, teacher, artist, or businessperson, the same principles apply. In Chapter 13, Dr. Joseph Murphy uncovers one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, secrets of the subconscious mind. Your subconscious works best when you sleep. While your conscious mind rests, your subconscious remains active, receptive, and deeply impressionable. This makes sleep one of the best times to plant seeds of success, healing, and solutions. The power of your final thoughts before sleep. Murphy teaches that what you think about just before falling asleep becomes the dominant message sent to your subconscious, which then works on it throughout the night. That's why it's vital not to fall asleep with worry, fear, or anger. These thoughts can program your subconscious with anxiety and negativity. Instead, train yourself to sleep with peaceful, positive affirmations like, "I am healed, whole, and at peace. My subconscious is guiding me to success. Everything I need is coming to me now." The problem-solving power of sleep. Murphy emphasizes that many people solve complex problems while sleeping, not through effort, but by submitting the issue to the subconscious before bed. Here's how. Calm your mind before sleep. Think clearly about your question or challenge. State your desired outcome as already achieved. Drift into sleep with this thought. By morning, you may wake up with clarity, a new idea, or a calm inner direction. Why sleep is so healing. When you sleep peacefully, the body restores itself naturally, and the subconscious helps accelerate healing. That's why peaceful sleepers often recover faster from stress or illness. Murphy warns against falling asleep with regrets, arguments, or fears, as this turns the subconscious into a channel for self-doubt, not self-growth. Sleep routine for reprogramming your mind. Turn off distractions, TV, negative news. Read or listen to something uplifting. Affirm what you want, not what you fear. Fall asleep with faith, not anxiety. In Chapter 14, Dr. Joseph Murphy explores how the subconscious mind plays a powerful role in love, relationships, and marriage. He explains that many relationship problems stem not just from misunderstandings, but from deeply held beliefs, fears, and expectations stored in the subconscious. Murphy begins by reminding readers that your partner reflects your own inner mental state. If you constantly expect trouble, distrust, or disappointment, your subconscious may help create that reality. Common causes of marital issues, according to the mind: holding resentments or mental images of failure, constantly speaking or thinking negatively about the spouse, failing to forgive past hurts, having a subconscious belief that relationships never last, or "I don't deserve love." Murphy emphasizes, you cannot have peace in a relationship if you do not have peace within yourself. Healing relationships with subconscious programming. 1. Affirm the qualities you desire in your partner. Instead of focusing on flaws, mentally and verbally affirm what you love or wish to see. My partner is loving, kind, and understanding. Harmony and peace fill our relationship. Repeat these daily, especially before sleep. 2. Use the law of forgiveness. Holding grudges only damages your own subconscious. Forgive your partner, not to excuse behavior, but to free your mind. I release all resentment. I choose peace. 3. Visualize harmony. Picture loving conversations, support, shared laughter, and understanding. The subconscious responds to vivid images and repeated thoughts. 4. Avoid harsh words and mental criticism. What you dwell on expands. If you mentally complain about your partner, you energize those traits. Speak blessings instead. In Chapter 15, Dr. Joseph Murphy reveals that happiness is not something you find. It's something you create from within, by programming your subconscious with thoughts of joy, peace, and purpose. Many people chase happiness in external things. Money, success, relationships, but Murphy teaches that true, lasting happiness comes from the mental habits you form and the thoughts you allow to dominate your mind. The source of happiness is internal. Murphy explains that your subconscious reflects whatever you habitually believe. So, if you constantly think, I am fulfilled, I radiate peace, joy flows through me, then your subconscious will create the conditions that match those thoughts. But if you dwell on comparison, regret, or fear, your subconscious will reproduce those emotions in your reality. He writes, you are as happy as you choose to be. Thoughts of happiness produce happiness. How to program your subconscious for happiness. 1. Choose joy daily. Start each day by affirming happiness. Smile, speak positively, and expect good things. Happiness is a mental decision, not a reaction to events. Today is a wonderful day. I choose happiness now. 2. Refuse to let others control your mood. Don't give people or circumstances the power to steal your joy. How you react is your choice, and your reactions shape your subconscious. 3. Live with purpose. Murphy teaches that having a sense of mission, contributing something meaningful, brings deep inner satisfaction. The happiest people are those who give and grow. 4. Avoid toxic thought patterns. Let go of self-pity, envy, anger, and fear. These negative emotions poison your inner peace and confuse your subconscious. Replace them with faith, love, and gratitude. A short affirmation for happiness. Happiness is my birthright. I think joyfully, live peacefully, and choose love in every moment. Repeat this whenever you feel discouraged or stressed. In Chapter 16, Dr. Joseph Murphy explores how the subconscious mind plays a key role in shaping your relationships with others. Whether it's family, friends, coworkers, or strangers, the quality of your external relationships mirrors the thoughts and attitudes you hold within. Murphy explains that if you're constantly dealing with conflict, criticism, or tension, it's often because of your own inner mental state, not just others' actions. Your subconscious reflects back what you habitually believe and expect about people. How to create harmonious relationships using your subconscious. 1. Change yourself first. Instead of trying to change others, start by adjusting your own thoughts. You are the only thinker in your world. If you want peace with others, think peaceful thoughts about them, even if they're difficult. 2. Use mental blessings. If someone bothers or offends you, bless them silently. Wish them well in your mind. This shifts your emotional energy and sends positive vibrations to the subconscious. I release this person with love. I see them in peace. 3. Never talk about people's faults. Criticizing others mentally or verbally programs your subconscious with negativity. Instead, affirm their good qualities or keep silent. Everyone I meet is kind, cooperative, and respectful. 4. Practice the golden rule in thought. Murphy advises, think of others as you wish they would think of you. Your subconscious then builds a reality that matches this energy, drawing more kindness, respect, and harmony into your relationships. In Chapter 17, Dr. Joseph Murphy teaches that forgiveness is essential for mental peace, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. Unforgiveness, whether toward others or yourself, creates tension, stress, and even illness by poisoning the subconscious mind with resentment. Murphy states, resentment, hatred, and ill will are mental poisons. They don't harm the other person, they harm you. Every negative thought you hold onto creates disturbance in your own subconscious, disrupting your peace and blocking success. Why forgiveness is powerful. Forgiveness frees you, not the other person. It restores mental clarity and emotional freedom. It allows your subconscious to heal and flow harmoniously again. Holding on to past hurts is like replaying the pain over and over, trapping your subconscious in a loop of negativity. How to use the subconscious to forgive. 1. Practice mental release. Don't try to make yourself forgive. Instead, use a simple statement like, I fully and freely forgive. I release this person and wish them peace. Repeat it until the emotion softens. Your subconscious will eventually accept it. 2. Forgive yourself too. Self-condemnation is just as toxic. Guilt blocks inner healing. Affirm, I am forgiven. I let go of the past. I accept peace now. 3. Visualize peace. See yourself and the person you're forgiving smiling, shaking hands, or surrounded by light. This image enters your subconscious and helps neutralize past pain. 4. Use forgiveness before sleep. Each night, before sleeping, mentally release any tension or resentment. Anyone who has ever hurt me, I forgive them and set them free. I am free. We are all free. In Chapter 18, Dr. Joseph Murphy explains how your subconscious mind can help eliminate mental blocks that stand in the way of your success, creativity, confidence, or healing. These blocks are often caused by fear, worry, low self-esteem, or past trauma that has been accepted as truth by the subconscious. Murphy emphasizes that these blocks are not permanent. You can dissolve them by reprogramming your mind with faith, affirmations, and mental clarity. What are mental blocks? Mental blocks are invisible barriers that prevent you from thinking clearly, making decisions, or moving forward. You may feel stuck, overwhelmed, or unable to perform, even when you know what to do. Common causes include fear of failure, self-doubt, childhood conditioning, repeated negative thoughts. The cause of all mental blocks is false beliefs lodged in your subconscious. How to remove mental blocks. 1. Affirm success instead of fear. Replace limiting thoughts with empowering affirmations. I believe in myself. I can and I will. Creative ideas flow to me freely and effortlessly. Repeat them daily, especially when facing resistance. 2. Use the sleep technique. Before bed, clearly state what you want your subconscious to solve. Infinite intelligence within me dissolves all barriers and opens the way. Let your mind rest. Your subconscious will go to work overnight. 3. Stop forcing, let go. Trying too hard creates tension, which blocks flow. Instead, relax and trust. Many breakthroughs happen when you stop struggling and let your subconscious take over. The harder you try, the less you succeed. The more you relax, the faster the answer comes. 4. Visualize freedom. See yourself free of the block, speaking clearly, performing well, succeeding easily. This positive image begins to overwrite the old fear-based programming. In Chapter 19, Dr. Joseph Murphy focuses on one of the most crippling emotions that limits human potential, fear. He explains that all fears are learned and that you can unlearn them by reprogramming your subconscious mind. Fear begins in the conscious mind, but when repeated and accepted, It settles in the subconscious as a belief. That belief then manifests as emotional paralysis, missed opportunities, and self-sabotage. Do the thing you are afraid to do, and the death of fear is certain. Common types of fear: fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of poverty, fear of illness, fear of death. These fears are not real dangers. They are mental patterns that keep playing unless you break them. How to remove fear using your subconscious. 1. Acknowledge the fear calmly. Don't fight fear. Observe it without judgment. Then replace it with faith. I am calm, confident, and courageous. 2. Visualize success, not failure. Fear thrives on negative imagination. Instead, mentally rehearse success in the exact situation that frightens you. The subconscious believes what you repeatedly imagine. 3. Repeat fear-crushing affirmations. Use them to overwrite old patterns. I banish fear. I am full of faith and strength. The power of the subconscious supports me in all I do. Say them daily until the fear weakens. 4. Act despite fear. The fastest way to dissolve fear is to take action in spite of it. Each step you take builds confidence and retrains your subconscious that you're in control. Fear is faith in the wrong thing. Have faith in the power within you instead. In Chapter 20, Dr. Joseph Murphy beautifully wraps up his message by showing how your mental attitude determines your youthfulness, energy, and longevity. He explains that age is not just a number, it's a mindset program deep within the subconscious. You don't grow old simply because of the passage of time. You grow old when you lose enthusiasm, give in to fear, or begin to expect decline. Many people unconsciously program aging into their minds by saying things like, "I'm too old for that. My memory is failing. It's all downhill from here." Murphy warns that such thoughts become self-fulfilling prophecies. How to stay mentally and spiritually young. 1. Refuse to accept negative ideas about aging. Replace them with, I am growing in wisdom, strength, and purpose. Every day, I am renewed by the spirit of life within me. 2. Stay curious and creative. The moment you stop learning or creating, the mind begins to stagnate. Keep setting goals, exploring, reading, and dreaming, no matter your age. 3. Live with purpose. Murphy explains that people who feel useful, needed, and connected to something meaningful stay vibrant and alive. You are never too old to help others, grow spiritually, or contribute. When your mind is active and filled with faith, you will remain forever young. 4. Visualize youthful energy. See yourself full of life, moving freely, and enjoying each day. The subconscious will accept and reflect that image in your physical condition and spirit. And that brings us to the end of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. You now know that your thoughts are not just passing ideas. They are powerful seeds planted in the garden of your subconscious. Whether it's health, wealth, happiness, or peace of mind, the life you desire begins from within. So, take charge of your thinking. Speak kindly to yourself. Visualize success. Forgive freely. And trust that the infinite intelligence within you is always working for your highest good. Your mind is your most powerful tool. Use it wisely, and you can transform your life completely. If you found this summary valuable, like this video to support the channel. Share it with someone who needs this wisdom. Subscribe for more audiobook summaries on self-help, success, and spiritual growth. Comment below. What's one belief you're going to change starting today? Thank you for listening. Until next time.